Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I headed to Martira today as Barden had something he'd like to show me. He shows me the newly rebuilt town gate. Not just there, however, but all the entrances. Not only that, but he's doubled the guard and then have them patrolling around town, since no one should do them harm. But now, as this is done, he can focus on the insidious threats plaguing his town. I'm a little worried, as that sounded tyrannical, and what he says doesn't help ease my worries in me. But I'll have to wait as an irate man shouts at him, asking, "What's he doing to this town?" We see a man, seems noble in nature, asking Barden what's this special taxes plan of his. He replies that it was necessary to build the gate he sees, but he retorts spending people's money so careless they don't have such defenses, asking if he seriously believes if they will be attacked. But Barden thinks that they should be prepared for anything, and besides, he asks about him doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures. Surely he had cause. He is shocked, asking, "How do you know about that?" But Barden continues that not just that, but he actually managed to get some of that funds, and is why the barriers were completed in such a hasty manner. Thanking him, the man gets mad at Barden storming off in a huff, and knocking a poor kid down. Barden tries to comfort the boy, but he really isn't good with children. As they cry, the scary armor is talking, running away to their mother. Barden is left to ask himself if he's really that scary, but he thinks they've merely fallen victim to Gasserix's machinations. Barden's gotta realize that he's just the bane of every child, which he admits it's his fault, but he shudders on the thought of a man being governor. Originally, he thought he would be a good man and wanted him to rule, but in truth, he's merely a scoundrel wanting pure control over the town, thinking that he may be a bad judge of character. First Joanna and now him. His naivety seems to invite these tragedies, but then tells me he has a spy on him. But I'm unsure if that's wise, but I think he'll be alright. But as I've said previously, I'm a little worried on his methods becoming a tad dictatorial. But the same old gentle Barden seems to still be there. He's just a little aloof, as our bond grows stronger. And my worries seem to be somewhat validated, as the villagers common on all the guards' stairs sign to be unsure of Barden. I think things will heat up soon, but for now, I head back to Browhaven. And when I got to Browhaven, I decided that I felt like listening to the Masari woman about her culture. It was an interesting talk which boosted my tolerance, and it continued throughout the night.